Hello there, good afternoon. Happy Sunday afternoon. I'm a little rusty as I've been on vacay for a very short time, but even when I'm gone for a few days, it feels like forever. I don't know, do you guys ever experience that? You get home and you need to be adjusted to everything all over again. Anyway, hello, and my name is Dawn Bourget. Welcome to the Creative Chalet. It's good to have you here. I hope that you had a very Merry Christmas. Today's the 29th of December, just a few days after the big old ho-ho holiday. I hope that Santa brought everything that you wanted. Hello, Patty. Happy almost New Year. Isn't it crazy? Like, where did 2024 go? Like, where did it go? Anyway, I'm glad that you're here today. We have one quick craft today. The reason being is while I was on my very short vacay to Florida to go visit my dad, I was sitting in front of some kids that were coughing consistently on an airplane. Gotta love it, right? So guess who got sick? Me. Hi, Kristen. Happy Sunday afternoon. So things are clearing up with my sinuses and all that, but I don't know if you guys have ever been on an airplane when you have a sinus infection and you're landing. It is the worst. It's the worst thing ever. I don't wish it upon anybody because the pressure from the airplane and it feels like your head becomes this big giant balloon and my ears are still popping. They are still popping. It's crazy from that little incident. And that was on Thursday. But anyway, I'm glad to be back home. Glad to get back into my routine. I'm a very routine person. So long story short, I hope you guys had a great vacay. It was nice to see my dad. He had his right eye cataract surgery done. He's doing great. This is all good, right? This is what we wish for. So anyway, I'm glad to be back. If you have not already, go ahead and use that QR code. Join our newsletter. I would love to have you join it every week. And along with other emails that I send out, we have the updates from Stampin' Up, updates with what's going on here at the chalet. We always have a lot of fun stamping. I do monthly classes, all that fun stuff. And also do the free craft over at Starbucks. And we'll get into that in a minute. But anyway, if you want to know of all the happenings, make sure to open the camera on your smartphone. And usually the cameras now have a QR code reader. And you just go ahead and point it towards that. It will take you right to a landing page where you fill in your name, email address, and bing, bang, boom, you are automatically subscribed to my newsletter. It's that easy. It's like magic. And also, in case you guys are wondering where else to find me, along with right here, you are on my business page. And, you know, I don't ask this often, but if you guys have a chance, there's an area where you can write a review of me and my content. So if you would like to, go ahead. I know people love to share their opinions. Just don't be too harsh and go ahead and rate me. Go ahead and write a recommendation, whatever you want. But I don't ask people to do this often. I usually forget. But anyway, if you have a couple moments and if you would like to share your thoughts about what I offer here on my business page, go ahead and I'd be very honored that you do so. Anyway, other places you can find me as well on the World Wide Web. We have the community, the Facebook community, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet community. Go ahead and join that as well if you haven't already. And then also my YouTube channel, subscribe to that. Make sure to hit the bell. It'll turn black. That'll give you all the notifications whenever I do anything with YouTube. Also, check out my blog because after I am done every Sunday, I also post on my blog and usually it's between a half hour, I say latest an hour after I am done on my live. Go ahead and go to dawnscreativechalet.com. There you will find the recipe or supply list, if you want to call that shopping list. That is always there, along with the fact that I will post that above this live once we're done, and also below if you watch it as a replay on YouTube, just to let you know. So in case there are things you're wondering, what did she say she used? You can go ahead, view it on my blog. on the description of YouTube or just below the description here once we are done with the live. Also, along with on my blog, you can also shop right from there as well at my online store. And of course, my online store itself. And here you go. Here's the host code. We're going to leave this December host code up until the 3rd of January. So the night, 11 p.m., the 3rd of January, this December host code will apply. If you guys have any problem using the host code, make sure to let me know. If you do subscribe to my newsletter, I actually have a graphic that shows you exactly what to do, where to put it, all that fun stuff, along with the video reminder that I have. Because if you do place a $50 order this week through Friday, the 3rd, okay, that's why we're keeping this open, I will go ahead and send you a packet to what we're doing today. It's really simple, very cute, and very useful, and I think you guys are going to love it. So any $50 order before the shipping tax, all that malarkey, I will go ahead and send that to you along with, of course, a handmade card and your receipt in the mail. Okay. Other than that, of course, I'm on Pinterest, so you know me. Go ahead and find me there. We all love to share, right? Like, that's my favorite place ever. That's my dream world. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Onward and upward. As far as events coming up here at the chalet, this coming Thursday, which is January the 2nd, I have my catalog kickoff. So if you would like to be here for it, see what's going to be available starting January 7th. That's when the catalogs will go live. In fact, I'm going to show them off to you guys. We have a lot of things happening on the 7th, by the way. So yes, this is a squirrel moment. It is what it is, right? So if you haven't already, if you've been a customer with me, I know I received mine because I always send one to myself to make sure that they're arriving in people's mailboxes. You should be seeing this, if you haven't already, very quickly in your mailbox if you've shopped with me in the last year. Okay. And then also inside of this, you'll be seeing this because Celebration starts on January the 7th as well. Woohoo! I'm so excited. So that will be arriving to you. And then, of course, just to mention, oh, look at this, you guys. New scrapbooking products are on the way on January 7th as well. And 3 new kits. 3 new kits in our kits collection. I know this is totally squirrel moment. Usually I talk about this after my events, but you know, it's part of the event. It is the event, right? Other than Christmas, Celebration, new products are an event. That's what I say. Anyway, okay. Also, along with the catalog kickoff, by the way, that's $30 or free with the minimum order. We are going to sample some products by playing with them, making items. We have 5, I believe it's 5. I might come up with a 6. What do I want to call it? Creative something that you'll make. Let's put it that way. Items, products, things. Anyway, so you'll be making some fun things, and we're going to be playing all with new product between the mini catalog and the Celebration brochure. So you can get a hands-on feel on what is coming up and mark down those things that you really, really want to get for free out of Celebration, because that is what this is all about. I'm all about the free stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I love free. Anyway, so that is coming up. So make sure to RSVP by the 31st. So you have a couple more days to RSVP with me, and then I'm going to start chopping paper and getting ready for your class packets. That is Thursday, January 2nd, 11 a.m. or 6:30 p.m. So it's starting a little bit later than my normal classes do. But I figured, you know, we never know what the weather's going to do here. So usually by 11 o'clock in the morning, things are clear on the roads if we get some snow. So anyway, RSVP by the 31st. You're not going to want to miss this. It's a lot of fun. We'll have snacks. We'll be stamping, sampling, and I will have a lot of things on display. I figure at this point, I have almost 200 items for you to look at for creative inspiration throughout the classroom. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited about this catalog and Celebration coming up. Also, on the 3rd, the day after our big party on the 3rd over at Starbucks. We have Sip and Stamp. That's a free craft. I will be there on Friday, Friday, January, Dawn, January. We're getting into January. Friday, January 3rd, from noon till 2, I will be at the Ludington Starbucks. So come on over, bring a friend or 2 or 3, or make some new friends and join us for a free craft. And then also the following week on Thursday, January the 9th, we have creative card class. That's $30 or free with a minimum order. I want to give you guys a quick sneak peek. So I think, first of all, I'm just going to kind of show you a celebration, our party. These are the items we're going to make. I can't show you everything, right? And then this is the class coming up on the 9th, on Thursday the 9th, 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, or 6:30. This is the $30 or free with the minimum order. And then we also have our product class coming up towards the end of January on the 23rd. Again, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30. This one's a little bit more expensive. You're going to get a lot of product with it. We're going to make 4 cards and a sampler. So for those of you who were here and made the sampler for Christmas, we're also going to make one now for Valentine's Day. So for those of you who were here in December, it included the frame, the 8x8 frame, shadow box frame. And now you can just change it out and be ready for Valentine's Day and have some little decor in your home set up. And I will also have frames available for those that do not already have a frame. And those will be available to purchase. So anyway, those are the things that are coming up in January. And that product class will include the DSP. What else? I'm drawing a blank. The gold thread, the brass little heart embellishments that have the sticky on the back. What else? There's something else. Oh, yeah. The not memories of more. I'm sorry. Mix and match, those will come with it. So there's quite a bit that comes with the class. What we don't use, you get to take home. You're going to have a lot of it. So you can recreate everything for this class. And if you wanted to make an additional sampler or something like that for a friend, family member for Valentine's Day, you can. Hey, Judy, happy Sunday crafternoon. So anyway, that is on Thursday, July the 20th. Why am I saying July? Oh my gosh. First time in December, now I'm July. Can you guys tell during the holidays, do you get like totally mixed up? Like, where am I? What day is it? And where am I supposed to be? Like, I can't help but laugh at myself. What the heck? This is going to be on Thursday, January the 23rd, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30. Oh my goodness. Dawn, get through it. Oh, Lordy B. Also, just to talk to you guys about Paper Pumpkin, we have our next 3-month of sneak peeks with Paper Pumpkin. So in January, it is going to be Valentine's themed, which I'm always really excited about when they do the holiday themed Paper Pumpkin kits. So if you are not subscribing to Paper Pumpkin and you would like to, make sure to subscribe to this no later than the 10th. The 10th is always the magic date of the month, right? You'll need to subscribe by the 10th to get the kit in January. So January 10th. Hey, Lisa, happy Sunday crafternoon. It's good to see you. And then as we get into February and March. But what I wanted to talk to you about as well are these right here. I haven't gotten mine yet. I need to. I'm going to be placing an order soon. I'm going to get these. But if you are a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, just a couple of things. First of all, the stamp sets that are included in Paper Pumpkin are exclusive to Paper Pumpkin subscribers. Also, just to let you know, Paper Pumpkin is great for myself, that I'm a lazy crafter, and when I'm busy designing classes for you guys, I like to have something easy for myself to do in the process. It doesn't take a lot of time. This is something to go with. Also, if you're a beginner, Paper Pumpkin is great because it includes everything that you need to make the projects in the box. And you don't need a lot of stuff. You don't need a craft room like I have. Let's put it that way. I'm a Crazy Paper Crafter. Hey, Marie. Happy Sunday crafternoon. Hello, hello. Hey, Debbie. Hi. Happy Sunday crafternoon. It's good to see you guys. I have team members here. You guys are awesome. You know I love you. I love you. You're my extended family. So anyway, just wanted to let you know about these dies that will coordinate with the next 3 months of Paper Pumpkin. Okay. And that item number, for those of you who are subscription members, boy, say that 10 times fast, 166,237, and they are $12. Super cool. Grab them up while supplies last. And then also, just to let you guys know, a reminder that we have a special release on 3 different packs of paper. They have been revamped with updated colors. So you may have recognized these from previously, seeing them as being available. And now they have recreated the same designs, but with different colors. I guess we could say that way. Hey, Jamie, happy Sunday crafternoon, my friend. Hey, our gig is coming up soon, isn't it? I'm excited. Anyway, so check these out. They're in my online store, which is the dawnscreativechalet.stampinup.net. Okay. And then along with that, at my online store, we have this stuff. So if you guys do love Valentine's Day along with the paper pumpkin, this is the other thing that you'll want to grab up as far as a suite of product, because you will notice, if you haven't already, with those of you who have received your new January through April mini catalog, there is no suite of product for Valentine's Day in it. But that's okay, because we have this stuff. This stuff is beautiful. Like I said, we're going to be playing with it a bit at my in-person events in January to get you guys all set up and ready to go for Valentine's Day. But the paper is absolutely beautiful. Lots of goodies. So, by the way, again, for that class, it's going to include the DSP for my product class. It's going to include those little hearts. It's going to include the twine and the mix and match, which I'm going to show you guys here in a minute too, because I'm going to go through some products that we're using today that aren't quite available yet, but they will be. And this is one of them. This is beautiful paper. I know it doesn't look like much from my printer. My printer kind of stinks. But anyway, it is called the Mixed Media Florals. It's a 12 by 12 pack of paper. And there's also some other fun things as well. This is all going to be available along with much more as far as online exclusive products that will be released on January the 7th, along with the new mini catalog going live, celebrations starting, and 3 new kits that are being added to the online store. So it's going to be like crazy. Hey, it's good to see you, Patty. Happy New Year. And the scrapbook products too. And also to remind you, I know this one you guys have seen, but maybe because you've been taking pictures during the holidays, I haven't checked the availability on this. I'm hoping that they're going to keep this around for a while, because, you know, we're not always scrapbooking unless we have previous years to scrapbook, which I'm sure most of us do. I do have a lot of pictures. I'm very behind on my scrapbooking, but I heard that maybe there was something here or there that may not be available, or maybe it was just for a short time. But we have scrapbooking products available. We have a brand new line, beautiful, of kits, scrapbooking workshop kits. They're amazing, you guys. I love them. And I keep saying I'm going to show you my stuff, but I haven't put pictures in all of them except for the pictures of Pearl during Halloween. I put the pages together, but there's no pictures in them yet. So I'm working on that part, but at least the pages are done, right? Because that is like the hardest part. Pictures are easy. We can snap pictures till the cows come home. But anyway, so I want to remind you guys of all of that good stuff that is coming up. And by the way, go ahead and check out the online store if you are a bargain shopper. I am thinking all of us are, right? And you'll want to check out the products that have been in this catalog, because there are a lot of markdowns on these things, and continuously check. And it will also tell you if things are not available right then and there as you look at them. It will also tell you if they're on low inventory. So if you want to grab it up fast, make sure to do so yet if it's been on your wish list. And it'll also tell you if they are on sale. There are markdowns. So for those of you that maybe had some things in this book that you were kind of hoping to get, but you haven't yet, go ahead and check out my online store, and it will tell you all that great information as you click on each thing, each item individually. And besides that, there's a lot of pretty pictures there, so check it out. It's almost as good as having the catalog, almost. Okie dokie, you guys ready? So because of the fact that I was gone to my dad's for part of the week last week, and with me having this little head cold thingy that I've been kicking and it's slowly going away, at least I can breathe through my nose again. That's always a good thing. I decided that we're just going to do one thing today, one craft, but it's going to be a very useful craft. And if you do place a minimum order of $50 before the shipping and tax and all that stuff, hey, Lori, happy Sunday crafternoon. This is something that you will receive as a packet to make your own. Okay, are you guys curious on what it might be? It will help you into next year. That'll give you a big hint. I know you know. I know you know. Somebody going to take a stab at it? Well, that wasn't really a good thing to say, was it? Ugh. Anyway. I'm going to let you guys kind of stew on that one, and maybe you'll figure out what this is as we go along. But again, to show you the Mixed Media Florals 12x12 online exclusive DSP that will be available starting January the 7th. This is a better look at it. These are actual pieces of the paper that I've cut out and made into a sampler for you so you can take a peeky at it. It is beautiful, and I love the black and white on one side of most of them, not all, because it gives you just, I don't know, quite a variety. It's such cheerful paper. I love it. This is going to be one of my favorites for the time being. And then we're also using a little bit of this, just a dab of this. This is a sneak peek at the beautiful Bokeh 6x6 designer series paper. A calendar. You are right, Patty. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You are the winner. And you can wear that with pride. Good. That's good. Hey, you are on it. So anyway, so this is the pack of the 6x6. It's beautiful, and it has that bokeh look to it. And this is part of a suite of product that is in the new mini catalog. And then we're also going to use today, grab it here. I'll show you first of all, let's do this. The Mixed Florals. So this coordinates with that designer series paper. Isn't that pretty? I love, love, love. Then I want to show you the dies because you can purchase as a bundle if you like. And if you do, you save that 10%, which is also awesome, right? So, maybe that'll give you a better look at it. So these dies will cut out this image and this image. We also have the die for this, and we have the die for this, and then we have these little scraggly grass thingies, which is really pretty that you can put like behind your stamped image. Now, one thing I did not check to see if it actually cuts out some of the images in the paper, which it might, because Stampin' Up's been doing that. But I haven't actually checked that. So I'm not going to guarantee for sure, but it's a big possibility. Okay, so that's the Mixed Florals along with the designer paper that you did check out. And you can purchase the whole suite of product at a discount as well, I believe. It saves you, again, I think 10%. Also, the other thing that we're using today, and by the way, there's absolutely no stamping today, and I'll show you why. Get this set aside. We have more mix and match products in our new January through April catalog. Now, if you guys were familiar with what was in the Christmas book through the December book, there are these packets, right? And they have, whether it's, I'm going to show you the rest of these too, but this is the pack that we're going to use today before I get totally distracted. This one is called Greetings for All, Mix and Match, and they come in black and white. And they cover every holiday and everyday sayings for your projects. Pretty awesome. There's also a new pack of the note cards and the envelopes that match, so you can mix and match with these, which are very reasonable. Now these are actually even less expensive than the ones that were in the other catalog. They are $7 per pack. You get 2 pages of each, so you can see the duplicate, 2 pages of each of the designs, but it's a little bit less than what we got in the last, which is okay because there's still a lot in there. So we're using these today instead of actually stamping a sentiment on our calendar. And then also, just to show you guys the others, and notice I'm using our stamp cases. You guys can purchase these in the annual catalog. I'm not sure if you knew that, but they are just empty stamp cases. I love these for a whole bunch of different things, but it helps to keep all these little pieces from going astray or getting bent. That's like my biggest hang up, is when stuff gets bent. You know, as paper crafters are pretty protective of our paper. But anyway, so there's a lot of cool little doodads in these. So this one is called, let's see here, Spring Celebrations. So it has everything spring and butterflies and Happy Easter, good luck, thinking of you, all kinds of fun things. And then there are the birds, the nests, the butterflies, even a little something for St. Patrick's Day. I love that. So again, and these are great because they're very useful if you don't like to color a whole lot. I'm just not really good at coloring. So for me, these are like the cat's meow. They make great samplers, and this is what we're going to use. I'll point it out. I think this is, yep, the very last one I'm going to show you is something that's going to be included in the product class. So you don't have to color everything because, you know, life is short. Unless you love to color. Some do. I find it very stressful because I'm not very good at it, but you know, it's all relative. So anyway, there are a lot of really cute, and this one, what's this one called? I forgot. Washes and florals, tags. So they are all tags, and again, 2 sheets of each. And what's the last one here? This one here. So pretty cool. Like I said, very quick crafting. You can mix and match or mix it with some stamping. You know, the sky's the limit with these things, really. And then we have this one. I thought I might as well show them to you, all of them to you, I should say. This one is the birthday treats, mix and match. And this, I think, would coordinate with our birthday stuff that's in the book too, which is also very cool. But we'll get into that another time. But just to show you guys really quick here, 2 pages of each. Whoops, I know there's a couple that I think are stuck. Maybe not. Yes, okay. Then we have these. Aren't those pretty? All right. Anyway, and then the last one, which is more, whoa, Valentine themed. I'm throwing stuff here. Don't mind me. I'll show you guys those. So this one is called Celebrate Love, Mix and Match. And I've really dug into these because I made the sampler with it that you will be making at my class at the end of the month. But all kinds of things that are love themed and a little bit of Valentine-ish, but you know, hearts are any time of the year, right? And these are really cool. So I want to show you guys these. These are just fun. They're so much fun. And it was like a happy accident. I wasn't even really like, okay, they pop out very easily. That's another reason why I keep them in a case. But check these out, you guys. Like this heart here, you can keep it as is, which is really pretty, or you can go ahead and they actually come apart, which at first I did not know. And I was like, well, how cool is that? So then you can have 3 hearts instead of 1. There you go. How fun. So anyway, lots of fun things that are coming up in our catalog for sure. And the reason why I'm actually taking the time to show you guys extra stuff is because this project isn't going to be very long. So I was able to do so. Okay, let's see here. Oh, the other thing we're going to use today are our rhinestones. So I'm going to keep those out. And, oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to show you too that was in my little box of tricks. This is the mixed media florals, a lot like our DSP. This is the Memories and More card pack. So 3x4 and 4x6 that you can use on your scrapbooking pages. We also have, and I started something and I kind of dropped the ball on it, mainly because I was traveling, but we have this little guy. He's a 6x9, I think is the measurements on this, or 7x9, or anyway, a little, and we're going to come out with obviously 12x12 books, and I think those are coming soon. Not immediately, but soon. But we do have page protectors coming. Oh, and flip flaps. For those of you who don't know what flip flaps are, those are going to be cool. And I bet they'll work in these as well. But this is found in our annual catalog, and it's spiral bound, or not spiral. What do you call these things? D-rings. Anyway, and just to show you some of the cards, and they're double-sided printed, or printed on both sides, however you'd like to say that. But anyway, and this is what we started with. It's pocket page scrapbooking, but the printing on them, oh my gosh, wow, I'm struggling today. Can you guys tell I'm a little rusty? I missed 1 week with you, and look what happens. I'm a hot mess. But anyway, they're printed, and they're very pretty, and they match the designer series paper and the bundle, right? So it's kind of like a little mini suite of product. And these are available in the new January through April mini catalog. So that is coming up. But anyways, and there's also some stickers in there. I don't know if you guys can see. Just anyway, so yeah, cool stuff. This is the thing that I love about Stampin' Up. Everything matches. I'm such a matchy person, and this is just right up my alley. I love this stuff. Love it. It's what got me hooked on all of this in the first place. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what we're doing today. This right here. So here is a little calendar that you can set on your desktop and have for the entire year. There are so many ways, like once you know the basic of it, then it's easy to make a gazillion of these, hand them out to your friends, your family, the bank teller, all those people, right? But anyway, it's a little teepee that we're going to make, and so it stands up on your desk. So we're going to set this right there, and I'm going to grab all of my goodies. I've shown you all of the items that are not available yet, which is that DSP is not available till the 7th. The bokeh paper, which is what I cut out these butterflies with. Oh, that's the other thing I didn't show you yet. Where did it go? It ran away, or maybe I put it away. One moment, please. Oh, let's see, I did. I put it away. You guys are like, what? I can't hear you. That's because I ran away from you for about 5 seconds. Okay, the other thing that we're using today that is going to be found in the new January through April catalog is Beautiful Butterflies. This is a suite of products. So the bokeh paper that I was showing you right here is part of it. Okay. And then we have the stamp set, which is really cool. And it's a photopolymer stamp set. Oh, by the way, check out these. Check out that. Isn't that cool? So it also, with the bundle, comes with the, it's a, what do you want to call it? It's a 3D hybrid embossing folder. That was the word I was looking for. Hybrid. Hey, Kathy, hello. Happy Sunday crafternoon. Anyway, so what's really cool about this, okay, is that you can go ahead and use it as just an embossing folder, as you normally always do. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. And it makes this great deep indentation of the butterfly. So how I did this was, it's a hybrid, right? So we have these beautiful dies that go with it. Whoops. Just when I thought I had all the butterflies that I needed more, because this, oh, it's so cool. I can't wait to show you guys more of this stuff. I have been working like crazy to get some things set for upcoming lives to share with you guys as we get into celebration. And we're going to, every week, I'm going to have another celebration product that will feature and show you guys a little bit more about, and details on other things. But anyway, this die right here, first of all, is really cool. You can actually cut out, if you put this, okay, back up, Dawn. So if you cut your card base, where it's 8.5 by 5.5, you scored at 4 1/4, you go ahead and you have that crease in the middle. This fits on the crease. Oh, I wish I could, I could try to dig one out, but it would take me forever. Because if you could see all the stuff I got going on, it's scary. But anyway, what's really cool, and you guys will see soon, this will cut out the butterfly, but it still leaves the butterfly connected to your card base. It's the coolest thing ever. And then the dies we're actually using today are these two that cut out these butterflies, okay? And then we have this guy. So you can either cut out the butterfly itself, or you can also use this, put it into your hybrid embossing folder, like so, run it through, of course, with the paper in it, and then it will cut out this butterfly and give the indentation as well. And then we also have the die for the body, the body and the antennas. But anyway, it's a really, really fun suite of product. So I wanted to show you those. Also has some of these dies for the sentiments, and we have little bodies too. So we have little bodies, a big body, yeah, all kinds of bodies. Everybody. All right. So anyway, we're using beautiful butterflies as well as part of this. So I wanted to show you that. I was like, yeah, this isn't showing you guys something here. All right. So let's get out all of our pieces. Once again, if you guys place a $50 minimum order, you're going to go ahead and get, of course, a free card from me, handmade card, but also you're going to get the packet to make one of these for yourself, because I find that these are so handy. And by the way, these calendars, I got them at Vippies. I don't know if you guys can see that, Vippies.com. I actually order these right around October. I always leave myself a little reminder on my calendar that around October to start looking for these so that I have calendars for 2025. And then once you order with them, then you're on their mailing list too, and they start reminding you as well, of course. But anyway, they're a nice size calendar. They're like 3 by 2. I wrote this down. 3 by 2. Nope, it's not on there. Well, let's see. 2 and something. 2.5. It's like 3 1/8 by 2.5 inches. So they're a good size calendar. And then they also have the sticky on the back too. And you can order them, I think, in packs of like 10, 25, something like that. And they're really reasonable. It's been a while since I've had these. I've had them in my stash. But again, it's Vippies, Vippies.com. And look for the calendars. And I think they have like 3 different sizes. I like to get the largest one that they have. It just takes up space, real estate. So, I mean, that's what it's all about, right? We need a calendar. We need to see it. And it's not like it's going to be your planner, so to speak. But if you need a planner or an actual like birthday planner, something like that, what you'll want to do is go to our kits collection. And this last month, well, December, we have a, what do they call that? A perpetual birthday calendar. So it doesn't go, it's just like January, February, March, yada, yada, yada. And you can write birthdays and then write the date of there, or pass it around for your friends to all fill it out, which is what I plan on doing. So I can keep better track of birthdays. because I love to send cards. But anyway, so if you're looking for that kind of thing, just a FYI squirrel moment, that, yeah, it's found in the online store. Okay, so I told you where to find your calendar, so we're going to stick that out of the way here. And what you're going to do, you're going to need a piece of whatever color you decide to play with your designer paper. You want, of course, cardstock that matches. So this is 4 1/4 by 11. It's scored at 5 1/2. I'm using basic black, so I've already scored it at 5 1/2 inches. And then I have a piece of boho blue because that's found in this beautiful designer series paper. And that's that mixed media floral. And this is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 because I wanted a little extra color on my calendar. So I decided to layer and do a little more. And then the designer series paper is 4 by 5 1/4. Now look at the back. That's kind of fun too, but I really like that. So I can go ahead and take these notes right off of here. There we are. And we're going to do a little bit of layering here for just a couple of minutes. So I'm going to grab, let's see here, we'll grab the multi-purpose liquid glue. I know this doesn't look like it, but it is. I just have it in a different container because I love that precision tip. I found these bottles on Amazon, by the way. And I find that our green glue, as I call it, which you guys will recognize that, that's what that is. The tip on this is a little wider and it comes out a little too fast for me. And I found out that's why I had a not so nice relationship, with the multi-purpose glue. Can you tell I had to concentrate there for a second? I had to stop completely. But anyway, so when I decided to try this, this is a game changer. Now I love our multi-purpose glue because honestly, a little of this stuff goes a long, long way. So if you don't have as good of a luck with our seal adhesive, this might be a little, I don't know, like if you want to call it a little hack, tip and trick, whatever it may be. You might want to try that. I've also cut out a circle from our Stylish Shapes. This is our largest circle, I think. Now I'm not recalling. Also, I have cut a piece of basic black, which is 4 by 4. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, I think you can. So I scored each end at 1/2 inch. And then I scored it right down the middle at 2 inches. So I scored it 1/2 inch. I turned it 90 degrees, scored it 1/2 inch because it's easier on our trimmer to do that, our paper trimmer. And then I scored right down the middle of this at 2 inches. So 4 by 4 piece of paper, scored it 1/2, 2, and 3 1/2 if you want to go scoot it right across your trimmer. Okay, so 1/2 inch on each side. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take my bone folder. We're going to make a little W out of this. So first of all, let's see here. I want these to be out and this one to be out. So we're going to fold them that direction. And then for the middle piece, we're going to fold it like so. So this is what you're going to get. Okay. And basically it's just a little bit of support for your card base or your calendar. And then what I'm going to do on each of these little flaps, on the 1/2 inch flaps, I'm going to take tear and tape. And you're going to go ahead and, let's see here, there we go. I had to find the end of it. And we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of tear and tape on that side. And then tear and tape on this side. All right. Just like that. So easy, right? And then I've already cut out my butterflies, by the way. And we're going to go ahead, and before we do all that stuff with the calendar, I'm going to glue these little guys together. So while I'm gluing these together, let me know, what have you guys been up to? How did you spend your Christmas? Or was there something in particular that you did for Christmas or that you received for Christmas that it was very memorable that you'd like to share with us? I'd love to hear. Like, what did you guys do for Christmas? You know, while I was in Florida, it was only in the 60s. I actually was wearing what I'd wear here at home. It was also very gloomy. My dad blames me. He said that the Michigander came down to visit, and that's what happens, that it gets cold and gloomy. So I felt right at home. The only thing that was missing was any snow. And they do still have their palm trees, of course. I've always wondered how a palm tree would survive in our weather. Yeah. What would happen to it after one winter? It would probably just like, I don't know, probably would die. Okay, so we have our little butterflies put together. And we have our little circle that our sentiment's going to be on. We have our calendar, which I measured at 2.5 by 3 to 3 1/8. This is really close. So I cut 2 pieces. Again, I'm going to layer just like I did for my calendar base. I've cut a piece of boho blue. This is 3 3/8 by 2 5/8. And then this layer, the inside layer, oh, that might be too small. I'm not sure now that I'm looking at it, but it's 3 1/8 by 2 7/8. Okay. Debbie says, I got a bird feeder. Oh, with a camera on it. That is really cool. That is so cool. You know, when my mom was still around, they just started coming out with those. And she loved like feeding the birds, the squirrels, anything and everything that would come to the yard, she loved. And I thought about getting her one of those. I thought that that would have been the coolest gift ever. I would get a kick out of that. Can your camera take pictures of it as well, Debbie? That would be really cool too. Like take some pictures. Ooh, that'd be fun. That's the shutterbug in me, right? Oh, let's see. Yeah, that is going to work. Okay, good. I didn't mess up as much as I thought I did. So I'm going to peel this little guy off that was on the back here. That is so, so cool. Oh my gosh. How fun. And then I'm going to put this on here just like so. So it's matted, all nice and pretty. Does it? Oh, that's so cool, Debbie. Awesome. That's so awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, before we put this in place, I'm going to decorate this little guy. So I'm going to go ahead and put him towards the bottom. And since we're going to be peeling those off every month, I want to make sure it's going to be reinforced a little bit better. So you can either use tear and tape or use some liquid glue on that guy. And there we go. And there you are. That's the basis of our calendar. And then I'm going to go ahead. What's really cool about these too, as long as you don't have anything that protrudes out on the edges, which you could if you don't want to put it in an envelope. But let me show you that. Here's one I made with that beautiful fall paper that we had in the catalog that's still kind of available until the end of this month. But you could put this inside of an envelope and send it to somebody too, as like a little gift. That's what I really love about these. They're compact. You can put them in your purse to hand them out to people, all kinds of fun stuff. But anyway, yeah, that was a scroll moment once again. Now I'm going to grab my dimensionals and I'm going to go ahead and just put this circle down. You know me and dimensionals. I got to put some somewhere. Otherwise, things just aren't right. Okay. And I'm going to put that right about there-ish. It's not totally centered, and I want it that way. And then we have these. So, you know, you can stamp a sentiment, get really fancy and all that, but let's see here. I really like this Oh Happy Day. And I used one in the black with the white lettering, so why don't we use the white with black lettering. That's kind of fun. Now, the really cool thing with these two, with them being black and white and some of the other packets having black and white images, you could color them with blends, watercoloring, or even markers, colored pencils. Sky's the limit on these little guys. But I'm going to leave it just like that. And we're going to put this on again with, you guessed it, dimensionals. Alrighty. And put this on just like so. And then we're going to attach these little cute butterflies. Whoops. With a little bit of multi-purpose glue. And I do want to make them a little more 3D. So I'm going to bend him a little bit. I want to bend him up too, maybe. Maybe. Okay, come here, little guy. There we go. Probably should have done this before I glued it down, but you know, afterthought. Okay, and then we're going to put a little bit of glue on him, just like so, like that. And again, bend it just a little bit, give it more of a 3D. And it might get squished if you were to send it, put it in an envelope, but that's okay. You can always have your recipient poof them back up. It's not that hard. All right, and then, of course, we need a little bit of bling because that's also something that I need to have in my world. These are one of my like go-tos. If they ever get rid of these, I'm going to be really, really sad because they go with everything, right? And I'm just going to put one in each of their little bodies. So they have little sparkly bodies. All right, and there's another one there because I love the sparkle. That's fun. And then I'm going to add a couple extra. Let's do the bigger ones. And we're going to put a couple down towards the bottom of the sentiment there. So there's a lot of sparkle going on. Ooh, I love it. That makes me so happy. Okie dokie. And then we're going to go ahead. Whoops, I need that back. I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. And peel this one. And then what you're going to want to do is, whoops, open it up. Line this piece. Whoops, let me see if I can make sure that you guys can see this in the camera. Yeah, I think you can. I'm going to line it up right to the bottom so it's flush with the bottom of the base. And then I'm going to go ahead and close it. Put a little bit of pressure on it. And there you are. As easy as that. How fun, right? So once again, if you place a $50 order with me at my online store through January 3rd, so even though it says December host code is going to be active until January 3rd, if you place it by then, you'll receive all the goodies to make your own calendar. So a little bit shorter today, but with me feeling a little under the weather this past week, I thought, let's do something a little bit easier and ease into the thing again, right? Now, next week at 1 o'clock on Sunday, I will be here. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to start kicking into Celebration, talking about it, showing you what's in store, what you can earn for free with Celebration products, things that are in the new January through April catalog. And then every week, all throughout Celebration, during Sunday Crafternoon, I'm going to go ahead and talk about a different product and feature a different product each week that we can mix and match between Celebration and mini catalog. For an example, I do want to show you, and I know Debbie's card, because Debbie's here, she's part of my team. I seen Kathy's here, because I think I just received Kathy's. Debbie's was early. I know it's in the basket, Debbie, but I'm not sure where to find it at the moment. Oh, I have Carolyn's too. So here's a couple of cards that I received as swap cards. Our team does a swap with each other, and I just think this is Carolyn DeWitt's card. So this is some pretty paper that you're going to see in the new catalog that's just absolutely divine. These are my colors, like so pretty. And this is birthday celebrations. And maybe I don't. Where's the other one? Oh no. I should have like separated this stuff. Let me see here. Oh, here's Kathy's. If you guys could see the basket of cards I already have, is the set of Decal Edge circles still available? Oh, you know what, Janice? That is a good question. Let me look it up for you right now. How's that? So here's an example, by the way, while we go to look that up for Janice, where this is a Celebration product. This is the embossing folder called Starstruck, I think. And then this is from the new mini catalog coming up. And this is the Delightful Wishes suite of product. It's gorgeous. It's a lot of yellow, and it makes me so happy. I don't know what it is about yellow. Debbie, I know your card is here somewhere. But anyway, let's look up deckled circles. Are they still available? Let's see here. Deckled circles. It looks like it was the circles, correct? Yeah. Let me see here. All right. It looks like, Janice, they are not available. They are gone. But the next best thing that you'd want to check on is the Spotlight on Nature dies. Sorry, I'm getting a drink of water here. I'm getting a little dry. The Spotlight on Nature dies, which is item 163580, and they're $35. That is an awesome set of circles. So check those out. It's called Spotlight on Nature dies for $35. 163580. Beautiful set, but yeah, I'm sorry. I was wondering if they were, and I know I haven't used them in a while. You didn't see them either, Debbie? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Ooh, there we go. That's much better. Dry throat. Anyway, thanks you guys for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you so much. And once again, if you are local and you haven't already, I have my catalog kickoff this coming Thursday, January 2nd at 11 a.m. or 6:30 p.m. So make sure to RSVP by the 31st. That's coming up fast. So when I see you guys here next, it will be the new year. Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy? You're very welcome, Janice. I miss you. It's good to see you. So yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope that you have a great celebration as we kick into 2025. It's crazy. This is crazy. I don't know where the time goes. You know, my grandma used to always say, as you get older, time goes by faster. I was like, yeah, whatever. Time is time, but now I totally believe it. It does. It kicks into high gear, right? All right, guys, I will see you next Sunday, which I believe is the 5th. So that'll be 2 days before celebration starts, and we're going to start having some celebration fun. So, I'm looking forward to it. I am so, so excited. Thank you, Kristen. Thanks, Lori. Thank you. We will see each other next year. I love to say that. That's so much fun. But again, Happy New Year, you guys, and I'll see you on the 5th at 1 o'clock Eastern Time right here at Dawn's Creative Chalet. And we will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.